What's good, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the Wuthering Waves skin situation. Oh, the skin situation is crazy. I wouldn't know anything about skin. It's not like I rip mine off every night and become the lizard woman that I'm meant to be. But today we're talking about Zhezhi. Interesting. Yes, of course, in the 2.8 live stream they revealed that we have a skin for Zhezhi, and they did release 5 hours ago an outfit showcase for her. So we're going to take a little look at it, and then we're going to have a discussion that's on everyone's minds. Where are the skins, Kuro Games? We had the Zhezhi skin a number of months ago at this point that was very high quality, changed all the look and feel of her animations. We had a weapon skin to go along with it too, but they seem to have dropped the ball on making high fidelity, very high quality skins of that same degree, and now we're all wondering what is the holdup. So we're going to have a discussion with me and my chat today about all of this, and as always I stream almost every single day on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, take your pick. Come along and join the discussions. I love having conversations with you guys, interacting. So today let's go and take a peek at the outfit showcase and we'll talk about it.
Oh, breeze, keep pace with me.
We get like a song as well.
My heart goes, let's follow my
I'm a fan of the booty shorts.
until finally the sun.
I like she still has like a tie as well. She's always on duty.
Gaze at the window.
Damn.
Let's strike a little spose. It's gonna be coffee time.
It kind of reminds me of Carlotta, the jewels. Even the colors too.
I'll daydream till getting gone. I'll memorize all with distant photos framing you for real. The city skyline.
Gimme!
Photos
She looks so happy.
within my soul. Never fade now. Flickering in the afternoon.
Yeah, she's finally getting the break she needed. Aww. Okay, nice. So, yeah, she needed that vacation. The jacket ruins it. I know a lot of people kind of wished that the top that she has was like kind of like backless, that it had like a dropped back to it instead of having this, you know, this jacket, because obviously the jacket hides the booty and the potential dropped back that might have been cool, and a lot of people were kind of hoping, because Zhezhi's kind of known for having a bit of cake, right? She's the cake character. She got the bunda. She got that Giatimus Maximus, right? So people think the jacket kind of ruins it. The exposed back would have been cool. The booty shorts would have been cool to see too. But I think the skin overall is very pretty. I'm actually pretty happy with it overall, the way that she looks. But again, most of the times you're seeing your character from behind when you're playing them, right? So it makes sense that people might feel, you know, a little bit down of it. Isn't the whole point of her own to take off the jacket? Yeah, exactly. So show us the back, Kuro Games. Don't be afraid. You know, you gave us a lot with the Carlotta skin. If you could make the Carlotta skin, you could make a backless booty short Zhezhi skin. You know what I mean? But then we come to the conversation of like, Kuro Games is known for making a lot of skins for PGR. They make a lot of really cool frames for all their characters, and they also make a lot of skins for those frames too, like all the time. And it makes you wonder, what do you think is the reason? Why do you think they seem so reluctant to be making skins pretty frequently? Because it seems like a no-brainer, and there's only like 2 reasons that I could think about that maybe why they don't. Number one, they simply don't have the resources to be making really high quality skins on like the Zhezhi level pretty often. Like maybe they don't have the team, they don't have the whatever, but I would have thought that they would by now if they really cared about it. Or maybe they're worried about wallet fatigue. Maybe they're worried that if you buy skins like that you'll be less likely to buy the characters as they release them every patch. That's really the only thing I could think of that kind of has any semblance of why they wouldn't already. And I think it's just kind of, it makes me question. It makes me go, of why. And then we end up seeing another trailer, okay? This is a trailer for a collaboration between Woowa and another brand. We've seen loads of this. How many times have you scrolled Twitter and you've seen Kuro's doing a collaboration with another brand, and all the characters are wearing really awesome outfits, and we're like, damn, I wish those outfits were in Woowa, or to some extent, and we could see some of them here. So let's take a look at this trailer right here. Right here. It's a collaboration with another CN company. I love this outfit on Chisa. I think it's very clear this is like a 3D model as well that's made to look 2D. I love that. And then we have an additional Galbreno one as well. I love her headphones. I love this short jacket. She is giving barista vibes. I think it looks great. And this is why I get frustrated. This is obviously, right, a 3D model. Okay, this isn't 2D. This is obviously a 3D model made to look 2D. Someone has had to reskin this. Someone has had to design this. Someone's had to 3D model this to some extent. The model can exist. I don't see how much more effort it would take to have this asset and then be able to reconfigure it for the actual game itself and make it available. If you've already gone through the effort of designing and modeling something, just throwing it up on a shop, I don't see why that would be so. Maybe I'm being way too like optimistic. Maybe I'm being way too demanding. Or there's oh my god, you're demanding so much of this dev team, Cap. You're demanding absolutely so much of the dev team, and it's like, I don't understand. I don't see. If they can make skin after skin for PGR, which objectively doesn't make as much money as Wuthering Waves, I don't see why Woowa couldn't either. And you might say, but Cap, Woowa requires so much more money to maintain, and that I agree with. The amount it costs to create a game like Woowa versus PGR, I think has to be levels of magnitudes different, right? Exponentially more. The 3D maps themselves, the characters, the story stuff, all that lot. It costs infinitely more to develop Woowa than PGR. So maybe they have more resources available to make the skins in PGR. But I just think it would be so easy to... It just seems like such like an option for money. But you also have to think, if it does make them a lot of money, they would do it. So maybe skins don't. I don't know. It's just a discussion. So what do you guys think? How do you guys think? But Cab will require so much more money to maintain. Yeah, exactly. It requires so much more money to maintain that they're not going. They would never do. They would never do it. They don't have the resources. There is a lot more involved in making an asset compared to just 3D animation, though. There's definitely like more to it because you have to take into consideration the physics, the effects. Clipping's important, right? So like when you have a character, they have a set attack animations, right? You want to make sure when those characters are doing the animations, you're not getting weird clipping in their models. It takes a lot more effort just to take a 3D asset and make it work on a character that moves around a lot. So I'm very aware that that's the case, and I'm not trying to downplay the work and effort that it takes to create something like that. But I would think that Kuro has the backing, the numbers, and the assets to at least have a small kind of team to go through with something like that. So, which leads me to think that maybe there is wallet fatigue that is at play, and skins mean more people are less likely to buy characters in the future, and therefore be less interested in logging in to claim new characters. That is my, like, that's my crackhead theory, right? Like, oh, I only have X amount of money that I want to spend on my gacha games. You spend it on a skin, suddenly the new patch character is coming out, you can't get anymore, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna skip the patch, so you're less likely to log in and play the game. I don't know. That's like that's the only like line of logic and thinking that I could like see of why they wouldn't do it as much. So I don't know. Also, the types of skins people might like. Zhezhi is getting now should also go with the story a little, right? So either a collab, special festivals, etc. Sure, if it's like a festival or a collab, or I don't know, I would agree. It just made the skins rewards from events. Then yeah, you can make them rewards from events, but then they're not making money, right? If they're just rewards from events, then the game isn't making money from skin buying. And so what's the incentive? What's the incentive of spending the resources to make something for free for people? God forbid a game makes things for free for people, you know? They shouldn't make Zhezhi do this gesture. Career stop. Put the 4-star skins in the battle pass. But then would that be economically viable for them? Put my corpo hat on. Thinking from the company perspective, like, I don't know. So I've just always wondered why this is the case and why they do it. Considering people aren't interested in just S6ing their characters and pay for power, I'm on the team of drip over power creep. I rather pay for outfits rather than for power-ups. I'm the same way. I don't like paying for dupes. I know I have 2 S's characters. I'm reformed. I don't do that anymore. I would much rather pay for a cool ass skin for my character, which is, you know, cool. But that's what I mean. Maybe Kuro feels they'll be less inclined to log in on patches and pull for characters if they're spending their money on skins instead. Like that's honestly the only line of logic I could see of why they don't already do it. Let's point out Wizardry has free skins as a reward for companion quests. Such a shill. Or we just mod the game and give them no money at all. That also is an option that people do, and it is what it is. It exists. No one can help it. I don't condone modding, because you can get your account banned. So there we go. I prefer a premium skin that changes attack animations and effects and 4-star skins. Same, which is what I would love. I know we had the Carlotta, we had the Changli skin. We're getting this Zhezhi skin. But I would love a skin like Jinxie. Like, also, do you remember when they added like the weapon stuff where you can transmog your weapons to look like other ones with I forgot what they called it. What happened to that? What happened to that? They introduced it just to never fucking use it, for it to never be a thing. Like, yeah, it's massively underutilized, and now they put so much stock into the recent 2.7 photo event, right? And a lot of people liked it, especially in the JP community. People like taking photos of their characters, so give them the tools to make their characters look different, or to look cool, or to swap the appearances of weapons. Why, Kuro, would you implement something into the game that everyone thought was universally kind of cool thing to have, and then never utilize a system that you put in the first place? Like, I would love to be a fly on a wall in some of those conversations and see what exactly their reasonings for them. Like, why do they completely ignore a feature and a thing that everyone liked and talked about? I don't get it. I really don't. So it blows my mind. It blows my mind. If people spend less money, do you think the devs would deliver more quality content or less? I have no idea. You're asking me a question I can't answer. I got no fucking clue. I could not be able to tell you. There are so many gacha games out there that EOS, even though they try and add content, as soon as the player interest fades, it's really hard to get them back on board properly. They really need to just drop like 10. I don't think it's not even the case of, I don't think dropping 10 skins at once is going to do anything. I would just like them to utilize the systems in the game that they've put in place. the changing of the weapon appearances. Like, why do we not even have anything for that? I'm just so confused. Just check Ishmael new skin to see the staggering difference. Right. I don't understand. I just don't understand. So that's kind of how I think of the situation, and it seems like this is a universal feeling for everyone. I don't think I know a single person who wouldn't appreciate just a couple more skins. Would you like more Jinsey quality skins per patch, but less new characters in that patch, or more new? Both. I don't care. Have both. Have the skins be permanently obtainable too. Like, honestly, just do like the Jinsey thing of like having it for a limited time discounted, and then have it permanently in the shop for a more expensive price. I think that's it. Just have it a permanent option. Premium skins during the rerun patch is something. Like, imagine how many more like, if they release premium skins during a character's rerun, how many more people would then pull for that character because the skin was like really cool? You know what I mean? Like, I don't, isn't that the case right now? Well, they're doing it for Zhani, kind of, technically, right? Like, Zhani just had a rerun and now they're making a skin for her, but it's not the same as like a Jinsey skin, you know? We have the flying wings for the first anniversary. I equipped those since I appreciate the skins like that. Since they are legacy skins that can't be bought on a special, I think that's cool. I think that's cool too. I think having legacy skins is also awesome. Like, stuff you can't get again. It's like a history of you playing the game throughout the months, right? I think that's awesome. Zhani and Gacha in 2 out of 8. I think we've all universally agreed that the skin situation is crazy. The skin situation is crazy in Wuthering Waves. And I think is a topic worth discussing. I do. I think it's a topic worth discussing. So I appreciate y'all. Again, if you want to join in some of these discussions that we basically have every single day, come over to one of the streams. We have a really great time. And also make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about the skin situation is crazy. I'm live almost every single day. I appreciate y'all. Come join the Discord, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Twitch.tv/Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetz.